This is just a quick reminder. I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so you will be notified when more videos come out, because we all need a little encouragement. Alright, to the message. What's going on, good people? Just wanted to pop in here and do another video. I want to, something that's kind of controversial that I want to kind of dive into. But some people might think it's controversial, some people might think it's insensitive, some people might think it's race baited or something. I don't really care what you think. I'm just telling you what I feel and what I see. Just common sense. Now, we got things that's happening. Things that's happening in Ukraine, you know, the war and everything, what Putin's doing to those people, trying to take over their country, trying to gobble up the land, gobble up the resources that they have, and he's a tyrant. Just put it plain and blunt, he's a tyrant. Killing innocent women, killing innocent people, children. Ain't nobody really just, you know, saying, calling a spade a spade. He is a dictator. Now, I want to point out something, and I know this is going to be controversial, and I know it's going to seem insensitive, but why in the hell are we sending so much money and resources over to Ukraine for the Ukrainian people, when we ain't did a damn thing for those in Haiti when their president was assassinated? And also in turn, when those people were fleeing, they were fleeing to South America to make their way to America, and they got stopped at the border, and they would not let the people in. But you have Ukrainian people coming in and trying to come in, and they're going to come in at the southern border. Tell me, what's the difference? What is the difference between the Ukrainian people and the Haitian people that are trying to get into this country to flee violence? What's the difference? I'm gonna tell you what the difference is. And a lot of people might not want to agree with me. I'm not racist, nor am I a race baiter. I'm not trying to make anybody feel in any kind of different way or anything, but this is just my observation. I don't believe they did it. They don't want them coming in here because they're black. Well, I won't say because they're a different hue, because you can't be black, because hell, I ain't even black. I'm just dark skinned. But the color black is black. You know what I'm saying? But because of those people, think about it. Really think about it. Then you also have the Hispanics that's coming up through there, and they're not letting them in. They're letting some in, but they're not letting all in. Think about it. But they're gonna let all these Ukrainians come in there. Why? Haiti was in a war. Haiti got violence down there. Their president got assassinated. What humanitarian aid did we send them? I know we sent them some stuff, but we ain't sent them as damn much as about what Ukraine got. Why? Think about it. Think about how they treated the Haitians down there at the border, at the southern border. They round them up like cattle on horseback. Ain't nobody talking about that. Keeping them from coming in through the fence or through the border. But you gonna let these Ukrainians come over here. Why? Because they're Caucasian? I'm just gonna say it, man. Why? Because they Caucasian. These people need help too. The Haitian people need help too. The Hispanics need help too. We're supposed to be the land of the free, the home of the brave, right? We're going to help everybody else, but we can't help the people that's right there close to us. I put it like this. We got a lot of things we need to take care of here in our country. And we're trying to police the world. We got systemic racism. We got bigotry. We got people that's homophobic, which I don't care what you do. That's between you and God on how your sexuality is. That's between you and God, but I ain't gonna kill you for it. So you got terrorists right here in America terrorizing people of color. But you don't want to do anything about that. You don't want to say anything about that because most of them, with these politicians, most of them is their constituents. Yeah, I'm saying it, man. I'm kind of really out there a little bit. I don't really get into all this kind of stuff, but my heart is heavy. My heart is heavy today. And I'm just trying to give you something to think about. What this country was built on the backs of slavery. That's a given. I was told one time before, and me and another driver had got in a debate about it, and it said, well, he said this, and he was Caucasian. He said, well, it happened so long ago, that was just the ancestors that did that. That ain't got nothing to do with us. We should just get over it. I looked him square in the eyes and I was like, well, how are we to get over something that's still happening? Racism still happens. Bigotry still happens. It's still happening. You got police officers gunning down young black and Hispanic men for no reason because they say they're in fear for their life. You got young ladies are being trafficked, sex trafficked. Even the indigenous young ladies are being trafficked. But ain't nobody really trying to put money on that to try to stop this going on. But I told him this. I said, you tell the Jewish people, you tell the people that Hitler rounded up and put them in concentration camps, forget about it. You should get over it. Tell them that. Don't tell African American people or people of color to get over racism because it's still happening today. Hitler's not alive and rounded up the people that he rounded up over there in Europe. He ain't doing that. He dead. But you telling people that's living in this country now that we need to get over it. We need to get over racism. Racism happens every day. Every day. Systemic racism. Racism in the laws. Racism on people's jobs. Favoritism. You know what I'm saying? It happens every day. People can kind of sit there and close their eyes to it, but it's still gonna happen. It's still happening every day. I mean, you can see counts and counts and counts of it on the news, on social media. It's still happening. But I'm just, Grant, man, just trying to put in perspective on what's going on, because a lot of people want to hold America up to a higher standard, but we ain't holding ourselves up to that standard. Equality and justice for all, I don't see it. We see it some, but we are not even nearby where we should be as a nation. We're supposed to be a melting pot. We are the melting pot, but we don't act like it. You got some people that live in this country think they're superior to anybody else of any kind of race or color or religion. Yeah, man. this country, man, even though I was born here, I am a citizen. But first and foremost, I'm a citizen of the kingdom of God. That's my first citizenship, because I got dual citizenship. My first priority is the kingdom. And there's no racism in the kingdom. There's no favoritism in the kingdom. None whatsoever. But you have it here in America. If you of a darker hue, you have to work 3 times as hard than somebody that's Caucasian. Yes, you do. In spite of what people believe or what they think. You have to prove yourself to be better than. You have to prove yourself. Think about Judge Ketanji. She had to prove herself to be nominated. She was nominated, but she was on there getting asked all kinds of stupid questions. What religion are you? What does that matter? What does it really matter, Lindsey Graham? What does it really matter? You know what I'm saying? That woman is the most intelligent judge I have ever read upon and come across. Because she has something that most judges don't have. She knows what it is to be on both sides of the fence. When I say this, I'm saying she knows what it means to defend somebody of color, and she knows how to prosecute somebody of color. Because she's a person of color herself. A lot of them don't have that. So, that was just a little point I was trying to get about that judge, you know what I'm saying? Because I thank God that she was nominated, and I do believe that she's going to sit on the Supreme Court. I pray that she sits on the Supreme Court. And just talking, man. You know what I'm saying? Just giving my perspective as a professional driver, a logistical specialist. You know, it's sad, man. It's sad. We sending so much money overseas. Gas prices still high. Look, I'm not a Democrat nor Republican. I'm independent. Just to get political for a minute, I'm independent. I don't necessarily. I don't necessarily go with a certain party. I go with the information that's given, and I make a informed decision on how I vote. That's just me. You know, I don't get into all that, but right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't think America's right. If they gave something y'all give something in the comments, express yourself. Because you know I'm expressing myself. That's the fundamental right that we have as Americans. We have the ability, we have the right to express ourselves. Freedom of speech. Don't care what you believe or what you think. You're free to speak your mind. Now, granted that there's times that you have to know when to speak and how to speak and what tone you use when you say what you need to say, and what arena and what crowds you're around. Now, that's not to say that you're going to sit up there and sit up there and just say anything that comes to your mind. I always think before you speak. You know what I'm saying? That's what some people get. They get in trouble when they just speak their mind. You can speak your mind, but know when to say it and know how to say it and what verbiage you use. Thinking before you speak. And I thought about this a long time before I even said it. So, like I said, I'm not insensitive. I do care about human beings, no matter what color they are, no matter what religion they might partake of. I love humans because I'm a human being myself. God said, love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your mind and all your strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. He didn't say love every Christian or those who claim they're Christian. He didn't say love all Muslims. He didn't say love all Buddhists. He didn't say love all those who follow Confucius. He said love your neighbor. Whoever is breathing air with me, whoever's standing next to me, whoever's living by me, whoever's in my company, that's my neighbor. Because they ain't in my earth suit with me. So therefore they outside of my earth suit. So they're my neighbor. Love your neighbor. And the Bible even says, Jesus even said it himself. He said, even pray for your enemies. Pray for those who despitefully use you. I pray for everybody, regardless of how they treat you. They might not know. I sit up a little prayer every now and then. Pray for people. They call you out your name, call you everything but a child of God. Just pray for them. They don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like the Apostle Stephen when he was getting stoned with what he was speaking. And he wasn't speaking nothing but the truth. He said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Father, forgive them. Some of them don't know what they do, and they're blind. And they following somebody. The Bible says that the blind shall follow the blind, and they both shall fall in the ditch. You can't follow nobody blind, man. I pray that the Lord keep your eyes open. Keep you truly woke to see everything that's going on around you, because it ain't good. You know what I'm saying? We live in a society where it's not trying to find the word. It's really self-centered. You know what I'm saying? What can you do for me? If I do this for you, what can you do for me? They helping the Ukrainian people. I'm gonna be honest with you. They helping the Ukrainian people because they know they got natural gas there, and I think they got natural gas, but I know they got fuel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they might be wanting to be a part of NATO, but it seems like the world has shunned Haiti. The people of Haiti, when they got their independence, it was like it was blackballed. Will nobody come to their aid? Will nobody help them? You couldn't export nothing, import nothing. What I mean, nothing. It's about like Cuba. You know what I'm saying? Man, I think now I think the U.S. to lighten up on Cuba's sanctions and all that kind of stuff. But Haiti, anybody came to Haiti's defense or Haiti's aid, ever since they got free, ever since they had a revolt and became a free sovereign nation. Know why? Because the simple fact, they was a slave nation at first, and they gained their independence, and everybody else shunned them. They cut them off. America doing the same thing. They cutting the folks off. They didn't let them come into the country, fleeing violence. You know what I'm saying? But that's my rant, man. Give y'all something to think about, man. Think about it. Doing all this, man, we said the billions of dollars. All this equipment, man, for them to fight, but we wouldn't do nothing for Haiti. That's crazy, man. I can't. They don't make no sense. It's supposed to be a police. It's supposed to be a police nation for the world. That's what they supposed to be. I mean, this is what it seems like. They always jumping in somewhere. But y'all get yourselves ready, man, because just being honest with you, for long they're gonna have boots on the ground. But this thing ain't gonna keep dragging on like this. Putin is not giving up. They talking about half the country. They're gonna take half the country. Now, man, he want all that. Alright, I'm gone, y'all. Continue to do what I do, when I do, and how I do. Until next time, we will holler.
Take exit 130.